Your host for Motorweek 93, John Davis.
Well, hello and welcome again to Motorweek 93. We're glad to have you with us. As automotive technology advances, many car makers are having to take drastic steps to ensure the survival of certain models. This new Toyota Supra is a good example of that. Once a plush GT car in a class of all-out sports cars, the latest Supra has slimmed down and added some real muscle. The result could be a whole new lease on life. And a new life means an entirely new wardrobe. These rapidly flowing lines are a far cry from the angular Supra of old and now cover a proven Lexus Sport Coupe chassis. Body styles include one with a lift-out roof and our coupe. The sweeping curves do give the impression of tremendous size, even up close. But the new car is actually smaller in all dimensions except width. There it grows by nearly 3 inches. The wheelbase, on the other hand, shrinks by almost 2 to 100.4. The broad flanks make even these 17-inch alloy wheels look small, but a serious weight reduction program means that the latest Supra is actually 310 pounds lighter than its predecessor. Our turbo test car wears an optional rear wing that would make the Strategic Air Command proud. And the nose features one of the biggest air intakes around, but we think some protective grille work could have been added without compromising weight. Despite the reduced mass, prices have climbed. Supra prices now start at $33,900, a jump of almost $8,000. Under the wide, expansive hood sits the heart of the Supra's sporty new lifestyle. A beefed-up version of the Lexus 3-liter 24-valve inline-6. In normally aspirated form, it makes 220 horsepower, almost as much as the old turbo. But add a pair of sequential turbochargers and an intercooler, and horsepower jumps to 320. Torque is rated at 315 pound-feet. Power travels to the rear wheels through a new 6-speed manual gearbox and an electronic traction control system. But 5.1 seconds to 60 is quicker than the last Corvette LT1 that we tested. The quarter mile took 14 seconds at 104 miles per hour. While off-the-line punch is not up to V8 standards, power delivery was otherwise smooth and consistent. We did notice a slight lag between turbos at around 4,000 RPM. The 6-speed manual had short, comfortable throws and, except for fourth gear, was very precise. Throw the Supra Turbo into a corner and the massive levels of grip provided by its new double wishbone suspension are immediately evident. Understeer and body roll were minimal, and the car delivers a lighter response than you expect from 3,500 pounds. The Supra Turbo isn't as forgiving at the limit as a Corvette, but few sane drivers will ever reach that outside of a racetrack. The massive 4-wheel anti-lock equipped disc, however, would be the envy of any driver. 105 feet were required to bring the turbo down from 60. Head out into the real world and the Supra Turbo, and you experience a firm but comfortable ride. EPA mileage ratings are 18 city and 23 highway. We averaged 18 miles per gallon. The Supra cockpit is surprisingly Spartan, a far cry from the more luxury-oriented feel of the previous car. The plain, flat, wraparound dash is certainly efficient, but we found ourselves looking for features that weren't there, like a full set of gauges. We were surprised that a car with this much performance doesn't even get an oil pressure gauge. Not good. But it is the first Toyota badge product to get dual airbags. Very good. The driver's power seat adjustments are also fewer than expected. Seat heaters would also be nice for the price. But the optional leather-covered buckets are supportive and comfortable. Automatic climate controls are standard and among the easiest ones that we've ever used. The optional 7-speaker stereo with both cassette and compact disc players offers well-organized controls and crisp sound. As in all of its ilk, the rear seat is one in name only. Best to simply flip the folding seat back down for more cargo space, because there isn't much under the hatch, unless you consider a briefcase to be serious cargo. We also think that the use of fragile foam under the cargo floor is carrying weight saving a bit too far. Pricing for our turbo test car starts at $39,900. With option, the price tops out at a high $42,160. Hits start with the Supra's mean new looks. We're also impressed with the potent engine, precise shifter, fine handling, superb brakes, comfortable ride, and efficient dash layout. Misses are the huge price increase, sparse gauges, minimal trunk space, and weight-saving shortcuts in the front grille and cargo areas. Drivers fond of the old Supra may not know what to make of this leaner, more serious successor. Toyota wanted to make a clean break from the softer Supra Sport Coupe, and it certainly succeeded. This is a pure sports car by anyone's definition, a change for the times and for the better.